That, of course, is the greatest podcast you'll ever hear. Two mics, two dads, nobody named Mike, JFK, the Reverend T Ninjas, Terry Zilmer. What's happening, buddy?
Same shit, different day, buddy.
You think so, huh? Okay.
No, not really.
Oh, okay. All right. Good, good, good. Summertime is well underway, sir. Legally, the first day of summer was Sunday, which was Father's Day. Did you have a good
Yeah.
Father's Day?
I did have a good Father's Day.
You get to do the shit you wanted to do?
I played some golf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's about it. Played some golf. Had some burgers at the bar and went over, helped my
Nice.
mother-in-law out, got a few stuff and hung out with my daughter.
Okay. Always a good, I think,
Mm-hmm.
always a good plan. Yeah. Want to hear my Father's Day?
Sure.
So you see, the weekend of the 5th, 14th, we went up to central Wisconsin because we had some other stuff with Kelsey's mom. She's moving. And I was like, you know what? We should do Father's Day on that Sunday, the 14th. And I said, Dad, let's get together and play golf on the 14th and hang out and do stuff. That way, come the next weekend, this past weekend, you don't have to come all the way down here, and we can do some other stuff. I can do stuff with just myself and my wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he goes, yeah, sure. So I set up golf Sunday morning, picked the perfect time just for him. He calls literally an hour and a half before tea time, says, I don't want to play today. The weather is going to be bad. And it really wasn't that bad. It was a little bit of sprinkling for like a half hour, but after that, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, great, cool, whatever. Then the whole week leading up to this last weekend, I'm like, yeah, Mabel has her recital on Saturday. And, Sunday we were gonna go to Greek Fest and we were gonna, just hang out, just the four of us. Sunday morning, we get in for brunch, the car. He calls us up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. He goes, I'm an hour away from your place. I'm like, come again now? He goes, yeah, I'm up in Fond du Lac. I'll be there in an hour. I go, oh, I didn't know you were coming. Okay. He goes, yeah, let's go play golf or something. And I'm like, well, we already kind of have plans. He goes, so we can slip out for 9 holes. So the thing about living in a big metro area like Milwaukee is that you can't just get up and play golf whenever you want
Mm-hmm.
to. You make a reservation a couple days, maybe even a week in advance. So I'm looking, there's no place to play golf at all on Sunday, on Father's Day, which is a big thing. The one year he did come down to play golf, we had to go all the way out to Oconomowoc, was the closest place we could go to find a tee time. So we're not playing golf. Anyways, he comes down, he eats breakfast with us, comes back to our house, 10:30. He's like, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap." So he goes and takes a nap. Well, 2 hours go by, and now it's time for my son to take a nap, and this time he's really tired. And so we go upstairs to put him down and come back downstairs. Curdy's gone. Hour and a half passes. I'm like, where the hell is he? I had thought like, sometimes he goes to like Quick Trip to buy, something to drink or he was gonna talk about going to Menards to buy some weed killer. Anyways, call him up. We're like, where are you? He goes, oh, I'm on my way home. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, the weather's crappy and you guys weren't doing anything anyways, so I just decided to go home. I'm like, oh, okay. You could have told me that or left me a note saying I'm going home because now this whole
Yeah.
hour and a half we're waiting for you to make up or to figure out what's going on with you and you're not coming back. So, anyways, that's my father right there, Mr. Spontaneity. And yeah, that's what we did. But we played mini golf later in the day, which was pretty cool. So,
And from the snaps you're sending me, Jet beat all of you?
yeah, my 2.5-year-old son legitimately hit a hole in one on hole number 14, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I go, what the living hell just happened? And he did. And yeah, I don't know. So
You
another
got a
thing too about
future PGA Tour guy.
listen, man. Hey, this goes to you too. Every year, 250 unclaimed women's golf scholarships in the United States of America. 250. Get
Yeah.
Olivia on the course, get her
She
swinging.
is. So we went out and she came with us, and when we got pretty far ahead, she was hitting the ball with her club. She almost got one in, and then we let sit on they had the practice putting greens and stuff. She was
Oh
over
yeah.
there hitting her ball a little bit. She was having fun. She wants to go again.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
And
man.
she was able to finally have T-ball last night. They
Mm.
moved it to Monday night because Wednesday's supposed to be rained out again.
Oh, lame.
She at first she was a little scared, but she loved once she figured it out. She loved it. She played pitcher, so
Uh-huh.
the little ones only get it out to there. So I'm like, get the
Nice.
ball and run at the home plate, and she was having fun.
Cool, cool, man.
All
Very
right,
cool.
on to dad
Anyways,
hacks.
dad hacks.
All right, we're talking about how it is the summer and both of us were working on getting away from technology.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to talk about nature walks, going out, get out in the wild and enjoy it.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
know, make a list like a natural or a nature scavenger hunt or an animal detective,
Oh yeah.
especially through our woods. We walk through some of our trails that we're making. Um, we see different animal prints and stuff, or, hey, let's find a leaf that's brown or a leaf that looks like something or whatever. She really enjoys it, or you go sneak out the night before and put like random things in the woods or in your backyard and
Nice.
they have to look for them.
Right.
Get out there, enjoy the outside, get them away from the technology.
Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like, hey, look for bugs, look for birds,
Hmm.
you know, or play games like here, follow me, follow the leader, Marco Polo, all that good crap. I love
Yeah.
nature walks, man.
Just get them out into the outside. I mean, with
Get
Olivia,
them
she
moving.
loves being outside. It's really rough for her in the winter months, but in the summer, that kid will live outside if I let her.
This is very true. Yeah. Winter months, especially in Wisconsin, man, not a lot of good opportunities, right?
She liked ice fishing at first, but then she slipped and fell, and then she was over it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But everything was wet. But
Mm.
yeah,
Nice, man. I like it. I'll do it.
yeah.
Mine refers to kind of going to the beach. I know there's not necessarily a lot of good beach opportunities here in the Wisconsin area. There's a few really good lakes, all around the state that have good beaches. But in general, if you're going to go to a beach, I call this, or it's called, I'm sorry, I haven't tried it yet. I tried to test it out, but I haven't actually tested it out on a beach yet. But the fitted sheet sandbox, okay? Instead of laying down flat beach towels that get every piece of sand all over the place, bring a fitted queen or king size bed sheet, one that's old or one that you don't mind getting dirty. Okay, lay it on the sand with the elastic openings facing upwards. Place a heavy object into each of the four corners, like a cooler, your bag, um, backpack, storage bin, whatever. And now you have this little 4 to 6 inch vertical wall around your tent or your I'm sorry, not tent, your towel. And
Hmm.
it keeps that sand out and it's kind of a cool fort and it's kind of cool. I was like I tried putting it up um and went to in there out in my backyard, tried it out. I go, sure as shit, this fucking works. Another cool thing you could do is you could take some baby powder and if people get sand on their feet before they step into the sheet, put the baby powder on that skin. It absorbs all that moisture, making the sand slide right off.
Oh,
So that, yeah, that's two hacks for
hmm.
one, but kind of check it out. My
That's
daughter's,
interesting.
yeah, she's like it's a fort, it's a sand fort. So yeah, check it out. Fitted sheet sandbox.
We'd have to
Boom.
try that out. The one beach we go to a lot is Ray's Beach. It's right down the road off of
Oh
on
yeah.
Lake Wasota. I mean, it's not much of a beach. I mean, there's enough room to play, but it's like a grassy hill and everything. They redid it, so I'm
Sure.
gonna have to try that. Olivia
Hey,
loves the beach, especially going to Florida,
Florida.
South
Oh yeah,
Carolina.
absolutely. It's made for the
I would
beach.
have
Try it
never.
out.
I was gonna say, how do you get in out of the sand without getting sand in there?
Just
Lay a towel
practice
down,
and
wipe it off, the baby powder. Yeah,
maybe, yeah, try it. Just wipe it off before you get in there, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, try it out. Boom shakalaka.
There we go.
All right.
All right, on to fun. Okay, on to fun facts.
Yeah, baby. Hit
All
me.
right, dealing with since it's the World Cup in soccer. Do you know what a perfect hat trick is?
Perfect hat trick. Okay. I'm gonna guess that you get three goals, one from a penalty kick, one from a regular goal, a free kick, and the other from like a headbutt.
Nope.
Oh,
One goal
damn it.
from your left, one from your right, and one with your head.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
How many people have done that? Do we know? That'd be I mean that's pretty cool. I've never heard of that. Huh. What is it called if it goes off your wiener though? If you get a fourth goal off your wiener, is that a golden hat trick?
maybe.
A golden perfect game? I don't know. I would love to see that though. I've heard that some of those soccer players have huge wieners, so maybe it's possible. Hell
Has to be in
yes.
3 matches. Let's
What
see.
else you got?
35 players have ever scored a perfect hat trick in league history.
Wow.
I'll
So
let you
not a
guess
lot.
two of them.
I'm gonna say Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they
Multiple
are.
times. Robbie Fowler in Liverpool.
Mm,
Sergey Aguero, Erling
oh yeah.
Haaland. Those are just the last one. The most recent one is August of 22. Erling Haaland.
Oh yeah, Erling. Yeah.
Haaland.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. The
Yeah.
Norwegian.
So 35
Cool.
players have only ever done it.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. All
All
right.
right.
Did you know there's a group of sharks that existed before trees existed on Earth? Sharks are also older than the rings of Saturn, which formed later in the history of the solar system.
Whoa.
I
Really?
thought that was very. The trees, I kind of, if you look at it, you look at some of the evolution we came out of the waters and stuff. So I kind of figured that like the trees and stuff, but
Yeah.
sharks older than the rings of Saturn. I'm like, wow.
Well, that's insane, dude. Yeah, that part you're right. I think like yeah, if we this most of the life came from the ocean, so I was like, okay, cool. All right, fine, I can buy that. But fucking the rings of Saturn, like
I know.
that's amazing, man. Amazing. But not as amazing as the taste of Ultra Vice Guava Monster Energy.
I haven't had one of those in a while. All right.
It's like the tears of angels. Okay.
We're going to Georgia,
Georgia, the country or the state?
the state.
Okay. I love it already.
State law. It is illegal for a chicken to cross the road. In some municipalities, they have to be supervised to cross the road.
Oh. And is the penalty if the chicken does cross the road, you get dinner? Is that how that works? Like
Yep.
you... They have to be supervised crossing the road. Okay.
hmm
I
I
love
guess they
those
really got sick
chickens.
of the jokes of why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah. They actually did something about it. You know what?
Mm.
Fuck you, chicken. We're making a law. I
One of my
love it.
favorite ones, I don't remember which, if my niece and nephew told me this, but why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
Because
Oh
that was one of my
yeah,
favorite ones.
that's a good one. I like it.
Well, yeah. All right, now it's on to Monster. It's on to Monster Smash.
Monster Smash. We did the
Boom.
smash.
The
We did the
Smash.
Monster Smash. The
The
Monster Smash.
Monster
Come on, man.
Smash. All
It's
right,
a
we
show.
are
There. Ah, there it is.
going to
Woo, woo,
World War
woo.
II,
Mm-hmm.
the Battle of the Bulge.
Yep, and that is not well. It's actually it's a nickname for my penis, but we'll save that for another podcast. Here we go.
It was Germany's last
It's a big
major
one.
offense on the Western Front during World War II. Beginning on December 16th, 1944, German forces launched a surprise attack through the Adrian region of Belgium and Luxembourg to split Allied enemies. Captured the virtual point of Antwerp and forced the Allies to negotiate peace. Although the Germans initially pushed Allied forces back, American Allied troops forcefully defended key locations, especially the town of Bastogne. Harsh winter weather, strong Allied resistance, and renewed air support eventually halted the German advance. The battle ended January 25th, 1945, with an Allied victory that exhausted Germany's remaining military strength, helped sped the end of the war in Europe. 101st
Yep.
Airborne was the major company there. Estimated casualties more than 180,000 total casualties on both sides.
Yeah. A
So from what
couple
I
notable
read,
things.
it was a rough winter, very cold,
Freezing cold. One of the
and there was
coldest
a
in,
lot of
in
fog
France.
cover, so they did not have that air support they needed.
Correct. You get that Arctic fog, dude, and
Mm-hmm.
that made it just completely so bloodiest single battle fought in U.S. Army history. So
Mm-hmm.
pretty big battle here, the decisive turning point in the war. Freezing ass cold, very harsh winter, kind of a surprise attack, right? What's it? Germany at that point, my understanding, they're losing the war, pretty bad because USA is coming through the east, and then Russia, the Soviet Union, they're coming through the west, and it's just pressing up, and this was kind of Hitler's last stand, right? I mean, this was like
No, this is the start to his last stand.
yeah.
And then
So,
watching some of the movies and everything, and then it was just so thinned out on the American side there for a while that their Germans were coming in through wandering through their lines, we were wandering through their lines. It was just a huge clusterfuck.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Numbers here. We're looking 89,000 casualties, including 19,000 killed for the Allied troops, 67 to 100,000 for the German
Yeah,
forces.
they said about 180 total casualties on both sides.
Woo! That's big. Uh, oh yeah, look at this. When demanded to surrender, U.S. Brigadier General Anthony McAuliffe famously gave the one-word official reply, nuts. The Siege of Bastogne. Okay,
Mhm.
so we're looking at it from the perspective of if the Germans had Monster here. Um, so this was a surprise attack, 200,000 troops, 100,000 tanks in a lightly defended quiet sector of the American line. I still say no. I'm sorry. Winter forces or the winter kind of just effed up everybody. Really,
I think the
for
Germans might take it just because of. But is that was the winter a normal winter for that area?
no, that's the thing. This was an uh, atypical winter condition here. Sub-zero temperatures
All
deep,
right.
thick snow and fog.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, if it wasn't if it was a typical winter there, I think the Germans would. But if it's not a norm if it's not normal, no, Americans would take it.
It's hard to say, man. Here, because here's
Yeah,
why.
this one's hard.
You're right. But I mean, but the U.S. had to fight and Soviets had to fight in that same weather too. So it's not
Yeah.
like, one had a strategic advantage because it was snowing.
Mm-hmm.
So the monster now maybe they're able to fight a little longer, but I just still think, this was led by Patton, right? Says
True.
here, Patton has a brilliant tactical turn, moving his Third Army north in record time to relieve Bastogne. So Bastogne could have been completely effed up had, Patton not gotten there in time.
I mean, you got the
So,
Third Army up there, yeah.
correct. So you still have
So
that to
if
deal
if
with.
record time, but if they had Monster, they could have moved quickly. So would have Bastogne
Could have been right.
fallen, and the Battle of the Bulls taken longer?
You're convincing me. You're making a good argument here. Maybe. I think so. It's just they outnumbered U.S. troops. U.S.
See,
troops
that
didn't
comes
have
down to the
supplies.
numbers again.
Yeah, maybe. I think you're right. I'm all right. You talked me into it, man. I think Germany takes this. I think Germany takes
I
it.
don't know if they'll take the whole battle, but it would be prolonged.
Well, this is a big. Well, okay. Here's the other problem of this,
Well,
though.
January and then what, February? So it's not like they had to wait like a couple weeks before spring hit. It was still like another month to go before spring hit. So you still got to deal with the cold and everything.
The yeah. So okay, so let's think about this. If Germany wins this, do they win the war though? Because this is where it gets tricky because my understanding is moving that many 200,000 troops away from the homeland, that's not a good idea. You kind of left Germany all by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you, and they were, okay, I'm reading this. Germany lacked resources, especially oil. So you need oil to power your machines for your tanks,
Mm-hmm.
your trucks, your convoys. It's a war of attrition, and I still think that the U.S. takes the war, and maybe this pushes the atomic bombs to be dropped onto Europe,
Yeah.
possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Because you think
It
about it,
might have prolonged World War II a little bit longer if they would have took the Battle of the Bulge.
right?
But like you said, this was the turning point. This was start of Hitler's last stand because he did send that many troops. Berlin was pretty much empty, and so I gotta look it back up. But I think
Yeah,
after Battle of Bulge, it was a bit more like a cakewalk almost
right.
to Berlin after this one.
Yeah. I don't know. Interesting though, but it's a decisive battle here that really shaped the outcome of this war. You know, Germany surrendered later in the year in spring, and
Mm-hmm.
then Japan was shortly after. We dropped the bombs, and so big, 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 big picture. So
Yeah.
big battle, big picture. Hey, speaking of Hitler, did you know Hitler? He just put in a new garden fence in his backyard. Did you know
Yeah.
that? It's
No.
Caesar! Bam! Little Nazi humor out there. Oh yeah. All right.
Uh,
There we go. Hey, you know what? If you think otherwise, if you want to come in with some proof that the Nazis wouldn't have won with Monster, bring it on. Let us know on Instagram, and yeah, bring it on.
if you were there at the battle, jump on and let us know.
if you were there. Theoretically could be, right? You know, maybe there are some people. All right. What do we got?
On to unpopular opinion.
Oh, yes. All
I
right.
know we've missed the last 2 weeks, guys.
That's okay. That's plenty fine. You know what? And I've had plenty of time to think about it. But the reality is, with the World Cup going on, I'm going to say it right now. Soccer, not a sport. Sorry. Sorry. Not a sport. It's not a fucking sport. Try watching soccer. It's kick, kick, pass, kick, pass, pass, kick, pass. It's jogging with a ball. Are you kidding me? How is this a sport? It doesn't require certain skills. And if it does, it's just like, oh, I got to kick the ball a little harder or I got to kick the ball a little faster. It's not a sport. Okay? You know, stop treating it like it's the greatest game on earth, too. All right? Okay, it's an activity, right? Golf, right? Maybe technically not a sport, maybe an activity. Bowling, technically not a sport, maybe an activity. Throw it in with those, right? Marathon run in the Olympics, not a sport. Long distance running, not a sport. That's all soccer is. It's long distance running with a ball. My God, people, why is this sport so fucking popular? I don't get it, and I never will, because you know why? It's the gayest sport in the world. I said it right there. Okay, it is. Debate me on this. Sorry, this was a hot topic for me, Terry, because I had a wild thing about it. Because you know why? Because you know why? I had meetings get canceled because people went to go see World Cup watch parties. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? To watch the USA go to the, you know, I get it, patriotism, great, awesome, I love it. But soccer, come the F on, man. You know, I can't stand this. And you know what? It's like my wife and I are watching it, and all of a sudden, like, well, the crowd goes nuts every time the ball gets closer to the goal. And then nothing happens. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I can't stand soccer. Not a sport, it's an activity. It's jogging with a ball. Debate me. Boom. Sorry. I hate it. Tell me how you
I
really
like
feel.
I only watch soccer every 4 years.
That's another thing, right? Yep. Why is it so damn special that this has to be every 4 years, like the Olympics, right? I mean, oh, the World Cup. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Okay. That's all I gotta say, man.
It goes what, summer, winter, World Cup, and then we're off a year.
Yep, exactly. Stupid. Anyways, that's what I think of the
I
situation. You're welcome to
digress.
debate me. Yeah, you're welcome to debate me, but please don't waste your time. Soccer is so stupid. It's not even a sport. Please.
Just too much damn running.
Yeah, exactly. It's all it is right. And then Terry, right? Okay. Most every sport, when you have a clock and the clock runs out, that's it. Stop the
That's
game,
it.
right? Yeah. Do you know what they do in soccer? They have stoppage time, where the one single referee that's in this entire game of 22 players, there's one ref. Okay? Football has like six. NBA
Hmm.
has four. NHL has three. You have one ref for 22 players. Whenever the ref finally decides to look at his watch and say, "Oh yeah, that's been about 90 minutes. Yeah, let's go give another 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage time." And even then, after that 4 or 5 minutes, it doesn't stop at 5 minutes. The game doesn't end. It's when the ref says, "Oh yeah, it's been about 5 minutes. Now we'll stop." How stupid is that? You know, how many great sporting events have we seen, like basketball or hockey or football, that came down to the final play because there was no time left? All right. Soccer is just like, oh, maybe we'll play 90 minutes. Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll stop at like 5 minutes after. Fuck you, soccer. Fuck you. That's all I got to say.
Or
Sorry for the F words.
uh, Downtown Abbey is a rerun tonight. We can play a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's what it is. You know? I mean, what's the purpose of
Yeah,
having a clock?
I don't get the whole stoppage time and stuff. It's like, okay, someone's down, gets hurt, clock running,
Okay, yeah, all right. Well,
whatever.
then that's it. Sorry. Just,
90 minutes is up. You're done.
yeah. Or when they score a goal, stop the damn. That's the other thing. When they score a goal, they fucking celebrate like they just invented a cure for cancer. Okay? Like everybody on the team, yeah, ripping their shirts off, heading to the corner. Yeah. Oh my God, I scored a goal. Shut up. Keep playing. Don't spend 5 minutes celebrating. Oh, damn it. Sorry. I really was like, you know what, should I switch it to something else? But then I saw, my coworkers canceling meetings to go to World Cup parties, and I just lost my fucking shit, man. Sorry. Continue.
All right, now we're on. All right, now we're on to sports.
Yeah. Big thing happened here in the state of Wisconsin. Did you see it?
Which one?
Oh, the Greek freak,
Oh
Mr.
yeah, that one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. After 13 years, or 12 seasons, I'm sorry, with the Milwaukee Bucks, he was traded, ending about a couple years of speculation and just drama around it, uh, to go to the Miami Heat. And yeah, for 3 first-round draft picks and a bunch of other young players. I'm not an NBA fan. I followed the
Mm-mm.
Bucks when they were in the finals because that was awesome. I remember watching that live. But too much drama this past couple years with him wanting out and the team not giving in. I think the Bucks just dropped the ball on this. They didn't get what they could have gotten on this. And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
They also traded him to one of his preferred places to be, which I was like, if I'm an owner, I'm like, fuck you. You want to get out of here and you want to go to one of my competitors? I'm going to trade you to the worst, shittiest team in the league where I can at least get some high draft picks to rebuild. I mean, MVP type player, phenomenal generational talent, best player that this franchise ever had. Uh, and you're getting, shit in return.
Yeah.
Uh, just not good. So, you know how it is. That's I don't know. Good news is Bucks tickets will probably be real cheap. So go if you ever want to go to a Bucks game, just let me know. It's probably like $10. Ah,
I haven't been one in a
10 bucks.
while.
Uh,
Shaping college. NCAA votes to approve age-based 5-year eligibility rule. I didn't know they were talking about that.
yeah. Well, so there were like guys who were like 25, 26 who were playing because they had years of eligibility left. And they're like, well,
Mm,
what the fuck? That's not fair. How is that fair? Like a 26-year-old going up against a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds. So yeah, I saw that.
mm.
Um,
I didn't see that. I haven't been paying attention to college football lately.
well, oh, hey, back to the World Cup for a second. I just see this. President Trump will present the trophy to the World Cup champion on July 19th. Now, did you see Trump yesterday when somebody was like babbling on and he literally told the guy, he goes, nobody cares. I want him to do that to the World Cup champion when he's handing out the trophy. Be like, here you go. Nobody cares about your sport. Get out of our country. You know what I mean? Fucking A. If there's one guy who could take soccer back down to its stupid knees like it deserves, it's Donald Trump. And I want him to literally pull out his wiener and piss on the trophy as he gives it to the champions. That's what I want. Just to be like, hey world, your stupid quote unquote sport sucks. Nobody likes it. Your trophy's worthless. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Did
That's what
you
I'd like to see.
see
I'd love to see that.
yesterday or the day before? Messi now holds the career goals in the
I
World
did.
Cup.
Yep. 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 I mean that's incredible too. The guy's our age out
Yeah,
there,
and he's
39
still out
years
there.
old.
He scored 3 in one game and then 2 last night or the night before.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Did you see the one that what I sent you? about how FIFA World Cup 2026 come Canada, United States,
Yeah,
Mexico.
yeah, t-shirt.
Like they didn't really think that to that they didn't
Exactly.
think that through.
Yep. They should have been Canada, America, Mexico, not U.S. because that's still USA. See again. This points to all things that FIFA is just the biggest bunch of idiots I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, FIFA. Oh, hey, do you know what FIFA stands for? Fucking ignorant fucking assholes. Okay, that's what it stands for. I'm kidding. It stands for the Federación Internacional de Football Association. What
They're
the
saying
fuck?
if the US wins the World Cup, they have to call it soccer until the World Cup again.
Yes,
No
okay, I would
football.
be in favor of that.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree with that. Let's do that. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. Yep, love it.
On to the Brewers.
Yeah, baby. They got Brandon Woodruff back last night, and he carried a
Mm-hmm.
perfect game into the sixth inning, man.
Yeah.
That's deadly, man. You got now the Miz, Kyle Harrison, and getting Woodruff healthy. I like it. I like it a lot, man.
My only issue is it's not even halfway point yet.
Oh yeah, I know. Season's so damn long too, man. What are we at? We're at they played 76 games, and 81 games is the halfway point.
Yeah, isn't like the 4th of July is like the halfway
Usually,
point
yeah.
or something
Yep,
like that
yep.
around that time.
Around that time, the All-Star break too. Yeah, it's kind of halfway.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of games, but still waiting on you and Ryan to come down here to come to a game because they are awesome, man. And you guys
I
really
know.
need to come down and catch one. But he says he's busy in July. Ryan Rhodes. Give a shout out to Ryan Rhodes, Philly. How you doing, buddy?
Billy.
We know you watching. But yeah, Brewers looking sharp, man. I'm telling you, this is now they're getting hot. Big series against the Cubs coming up. Uh,
Any new news on getting whatchamacallit? Um
Scooble. When
yeah.
is the trade deadline? Trade deadline 2026. August 3rd. Okay, so they got a little bit of time here.
Yeah. I haven't heard much lately.
Yeah, I haven't either. I think it's kind of cooled off. I think that yeah, he's the heaviest interest out there. But I really I'm praying that he doesn't go to the Dodgers. I listen, I get it. They can pay you the most money, right?
Yeah,
Yankees
I
can pay
totally
you,
get it, but
and they're a contender, right? They're the two-time defending champs. They have a strong lead in the division. But you know what? You go to LA, you're not going to be the ace on that team. They got two other guys that are better
mm-hmm.
pitchers, that are going to be the aces. So you get lost in that. But I don't know. I'm hoping they get Scooble, man. That would be amazing. That would be so cool. But we shall see. You
If
know.
we get him, that's four amazing starters right there.
Exactly. And we got relievers, man, with Uribe, McGill, and
Mm-hmm.
Ashby. You got a really stocked bullpen. And that Kunal guy who won it for us last night, he's looking good. You sent me the one about that Kunal guy, about
Yeah.
like how he sucked with the A's and then all of a sudden he comes to the Brewers and he's throwing, fire. It's just,
That's
love
just
it.
like for some that's like everybody. Everyone sucks and they come to us and
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like Andrew Vaughn, like that was probably my favorite one.
yeah,
Was like
that
we
was.
traded and all of a sudden this guy who was a top, he was the number two pick, I think, in his draft or whatever. He just sucked in the pros with the White Sox and he comes here and he's just dominating. He's King Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like holy shit. But now they moved up
So
that Cooper Pratt guy to shortstop, and he's looking real hot out there. That infield is deadly with Bowers,
mhm.
Ortiz, Turang, and now Pratt. So look out, guys.
Yeah. So does that just mean that we got great coaching or is it just great um atmosphere in
I think
Milwaukee.
it's I think
A
it's
little bit of
coaching,
both.
man. I think it's maybe a little bit of both, right? Because we have that underdog mentality, but also too, like these guys had, they had that talent. They just weren't unlocking it somehow, and we've been able to, or the coaching staff has been able to tap into that somehow.
Hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think it's a combination of both, to be honest with you. And it's looking good, and the results are paying off, baby, and I love it.
They are. We just need to figure out the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. That one fucking team out west. That's the only thing we got to do.
Right.
So,
Like I said earlier, if we beat the Dodgers in the playoffs, I'll be happy.
yeah, I agree. That's all it is.
That'd be the first step.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
on to to what happened?
Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, I'll start off by this week's What Happened To by saying the following phrase. Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Baby.
Of course, I'm talking about the band Crazy Town, who, if you don't know who they are, that was their big hit. But this band was like on the verge of exploding as being the next big band. I think, with, um, this was like that song came out in 1999. So like 99, you
Mm.
had like that new metal craze. You had Korn, Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock, those guys exploding. Then came these guys, Crazy Town, and all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, there's another town that's just gonna, blow up, right? And become the next big thing. They had um, that album called Dark Horse, which was their second one, and it became just that huge hit with Butterflies, that song. Or sorry, The Gift of Game is the album. Ugh, my bad. Butterfly, huge sensation, millions of albums sold. They toured on the Ozfest tour. They opened for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Huge kind of, just I don't know how to say it, man. This was the next big band to kind of blow up, and along with Korn and Limp Bizkit and those guys. And then all of a sudden after that, man, nothing. So kind of looking to kind of see what happened, right? They had the second album, Dark Horse, came out in 2002. So there was a 3-year gap between when they had their first hit between and their second album, and wasn't really that good. They lost a couple guys. They lost their drummer. He was replaced. And then they lost their guitarist. And then announced they were going on hiatus after that album in 2003. And kind of were on hiatus for a while. They were reformed in 2007 with the lead singer Seth Binzer, also known as Shifty Shellshock. Uh, it kind of got together with the remaining members, tried to get it started again. Didn't really have any success with the new album. Um, Changed up the lineup again with Seth Binzer, Shifty Shell Shock as the lead singer, but just never amounted to anything. And then in 2024, lead singer Shifty Shell Shock, sorry, Seth Binzer, died from a drug overdose. So this was a band that just, I don't know. They had it all. They just couldn't put it together for a second album or
Yeah.
second hit. So, what your thoughts are? What do you remember on these guys?
Honestly, that's Butterfly is the only song I remember of them.
That song was everywhere though, dude. Like
I know.
it was in movies, it was on the radio all the fucking time, and it was just, man, oh man, oh man. Um, some kind of side notes, I didn't know this. They had famous DJ AM was in the band for temporarily. He had a
Hmm.
good successful career after that. But yeah, just they couldn't catch that original, flow. And then the other thing too is like as quickly as new metal came around with Korn and Limp Bizkit and Kid Rock, it kind of just faded away.
Yeah.
Kid Rock Kid Rock's still around putting out hits, but he changed his, music style. He's
Mm-hmm.
not singing that new metal stuff. Korn's still kind of around there. I guess Korn's still pretty big, but Limp
Um,
Bizkit, they're making a comeback. I don't know. Just yeah, that was a crazy, crazy town. So just didn't live up to the hype.
I still like
Anyways,
in their music video, the singer is wearing a Dare t-shirt.
yes, he is. Damn right. In that music video, by the way, the girl that he's making out with, that was his former wife or his fiance. But like they broke up like a year before that video happened, and so he's has to like go back and kiss her and stuff, and it's pretty interesting, a little odd, but oh well, oh well,
Awkward.
awkward. But hey, did you know this? That song had a sample from a Red Hot Chili Peppers song called Pretty Little Ditty. So, officially, the song was written by Seth Binzer and Brett Mazer of Crazy Town, but also credited are Anthony Kiedis, Flea, John Frusciante, and Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Did
So,
not know that.
yeah, I didn't know that either. So, the more you know. If any Crazy Town fans are out there, come on in. We'll listen to you.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Yes, I do, Terry. It's time.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
It's the vinyl countdown. Yeah, baby.
All right. I'm at least thinking we're going to have at least one
The same?
the same.
Okay. All right. So we got top movie one-liners. Okay. So these are one-line famous phrases that you hear over and over again from many, 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 many movies. Um, this was a very tough one for me. Very
It
tough.
was.
So many good ones. So what I kind of did for my thing was like, okay, which ones do I use like on a weekly basis, and which ones, you know, can be brought up in conversation, or you hear them in some form or another. So that's kind of what I went with. That's
I
my
kind of went
logic.
with that, and then other ones that I just, if someone says it, I think of that movie right away.
Sure.
All right, I'm going to go first. Number 5.
Yeah.
I'm your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
Roommate. Spaceballs. Yeah.
Spaceballs.
Yeah, I love that one. Coming back with a new Spaceballs movie too.
Not coming out until next year. And supposedly they're releasing it on Mel Brooks's 100th birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's still
I don't know how
alive.
true that is, but that is the rumor going around. Because I know they're in post-production right now.
Yeah, Spaceballs the new one is what it's coming. April 23rd, 2027, which is not Mel Brooks's birthday. Mel Brooks is actually going to be 100 in 5 days. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I had yeah, baby, Austin Powers. Yeah, baby, yeah. It's talk about that. There's Austin, or what's it called? Mike Myers confirmed there will be a fourth Austin Powers movie
Dude,
sometime in
yes,
the
sir.
future. Yeah, baby. I love that one. Yeah,
But
baby.
Mini-Me is
Yeah.
not going to be in there, right?
Yeah,
Mini-Me
no.
had died.
He did die. Yeah, Vern Troyer died. Yep.
Yeah.
So that we'll see how it goes, man. But yeah, I love that one. Yeah, baby. I say it all the time. Love Austin Powers, iconic character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Number 4. I'm gonna get a little dark on you. Why so serious? And I'm going with that one. Heath Ledger, Dark Knight, baby. Yeah, very iconic. You know exactly what that's from. Why so serious? And great performance, great movie. Love it.
Number one.
You had that. You had that at
No,
number
no,
one.
no, no. That's one. That was my
That's
number
one we
four
got.
too.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
I was going back and forth. Do I do why so serious, or do you want to know how I got these scars? I
Yes.
was going back and
Yes.
forth between those two.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. But I think why so serious automatically, like, you
Yeah.
you know exactly what that, yeah. So
But
I love
just
it.
I think you want to know how I got these scars is just the way he did it. Like,
Want to know how I got these scars? My father
yeah, it was my
was
number four.
a drinker. Yeah. All right. What you got at number three?
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's a fantastic one. It is the best one. I can't argue against that. I use it all as yeah, I use it all the damn time. And unfortunately that is my number one.
I kind of figured that was your number one.
I mean, it's iconic, exactly, it's Michael Scott at its finest. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep, yep. My number three, I'm going, of course, with I'll be back. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Terminator.
See,
I'll be back.
I
It's
couldn't
tough
figure
because there are
out,
a couple in there, right?
I
Terminator has
couldn't
a
come
few.
up with my favorite Arnold
Really?
one-liners
Yeah. Come with me
because
if you
there's
want
so
to live.
many. Get to the chopper from Predator,
Get to the chopper.
or
Kill
it's
it, you
not the
son of a
Duma.
bitch.
It's
Yeah.
not the Tuma. You know how I told you I'd kill you last?
Yep.
Yeah, I lied.
I
He had
lied.
so many good one-liners, so I'm like, I can't do Arnold.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, even in the Terminator, you go, hasta la vista, baby. Or come with me if you want to live. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
talk to the hand. So many great ones. But
Hmm.
I'll be back. That's Terminator.
Yeah,
Terminator 2,
but
Terminator
like,
3.
I'll be back. You know exactly what one he's talking about.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. All
My
right.
number two is it's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. I wish I would have got that one. Yeah, I didn't have any Step Brothers quotes. Shit. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. I say that to my wife at least once a week. Like when we're talking about like wine stuff, or we're talking about like get-togethers. I go, we should just have a fucking Catalina wine mixer. The fucking Catalina wine mixer. Oh my God. Yeah. Iconic. Iconic. My number two, ready? The name's Bond. James Bond.
Thought
Iconic.
about that one, but I'm like,
Yeah.
eh.
Dude, it's in every Bond movie. You know exactly who that guy is and how bold that motherfucker is. So, I love it.
It is.
Well, so you already know what my number one is. That's what she said. But what is yours here, sir?
No, I'm in my prime. Tombstone.
Yep. See, there were a lot of great, old Western quotes too.
You know what the
Like I
one we
could have.
didn't we what we say all the time?
Which one?
Wrecked them. Damn near
Damn
killed
near
them.
killed him. Yeah, Chris Farley. Yeah, 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 yeah. Son of a bitch. I didn't even think of that one.
No, I just thought about us talking. There's so many good one-liners out there. Like what was it? Gone with the Wind.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a
There, I
damn.
don't give a damn.
Yeah. Or go ahead, make my day. Clint Eastwood.
Mm,
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Say
was
hello to my little friend. I mean, so many
no,
epic
and then
ones.
Gone with the Wind. I'll never go hungry
I'll
again.
never go hungry again. Yeah. I mean, or
I
yeah,
feel
no,
the
so many good
need for
ones.
speed.
The need for speed. I think we're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah. So this was a tough one, man.
It was. I mean, like you said, there's so many different ones. The dude abides.
Yeah, Shit, I fucking forgot about. Hey, by the
All
way,
the dudes, you know, that rug really pulled that room together.
pulled the room together. Shut the fuck up, Donnie. Donnie, you're out of your element. On the line, Smokey.
This ain't Vietnam. This is Poland. There's fucking rules.
Walter,
I've
relax.
come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass.
Yeah, I'm
And
on a
I'm-
lot of bubblegum. All right, all right, all right, all right. The great
You know
thing
what the
about
nice
these.
thing about this is? They say the same age and I get older.
Yeah, dude, fucking yeah. See, that's so damn tough. Yeah, I think we kept it too broad, man. We should have just said like,
Yeah.
best one-liners from,
Like westerns or
westerns or
comedies.
comedies. Oh
Yeah.
shit, so good. But anyways, I like it. Good list. So we had two on there, baby. Why so serious? And that's what she said. That's what she said. But anyways, that's our list. We're sticking to it, and we are right at time too.
Yep.
Good deal.
Guys, reach out to us. We're talking about doing a poll, like
Yep.
a viewer poll. Viewer polls, like random questions.
Okay.
Get
Yep.
you guys' feedback. Like, for example, which one would you rather do? Stairway to Heaven or Highway to Hell?
Yep.
You know,
Or a nice path to purgatory.
that
Maybe.
too.
Yeah.
You know, just random stupid shit like that.
Exactly. We'll
See
post
about getting
them.
you guys, everyone interacting with us more.
Yeah, and we'll read the results, and then we'll debate your asses because you'll probably be wrong and we'll be right. Just remember that. Thank you. Mm.
Alrighty, everyone. You guys have
All
a
right.
good week. Stay out of trouble. Stay dry. It's supposed to be another rainy week.
All righty.
I have a feeling July is going to be drought.
Yeah, probably. That's okay. You can go without the or go without the rain for a while.
A little bit.
All righty.
Alrighty. Talk to you guys later.
We're out.
Peace.
Peace.